Hi everyone, this is Lady T from In My Own Words. My thought of the day: frustration, especially financial frustration. Sometimes you overspend during the Christmas holiday and you find out that when January comes, you've blown your budget. And so it's difficult for you to get back on track. But here's a couple of things that you can do, just a couple tips that I'll suggest to you. Number one, sit down, get you a book and a pen, or if you use your computer, go to Microsoft Word, and then put down everything you spent if you're able to remember, and put a column for that. Then go back and put a column for how much you had versus what you spent, and then of course do the deductions. And then when you look through the list, look at the fact that there were some things on there that you probably didn't need, but you wanted. That's important. Wants versus needs. Day-to-day needs are entirely different than what you wanted and you bought because you wanted to buy. So you have to determine whether or not you do that again this month. Okay, so December, you didn't do well with your budget. You blew it. But in January, this is your opportunity to sit down and go over things and make sure that you do better with your budgeting. And so a way to budget, again, is, as I said, sit down, put everything on paper, take a look at it visually, make sure you have everything that you can remember, write it down, and put the amounts. And then look at it. See on that list if there was anything that you didn't need and you bought anyway. That's one way to reevaluate so that you don't make that same mistake. For ladies, we buy a lot of products, cosmetic things and things of that nature. And sometimes we don't even need them, but we buy them because they're being advertised or we want to try something different. So just one way to look at your budget and see whether or not you need to change it. And if so, make those changes one by one. Don't look at it as you've got to make the changes and it's got to be all at once because you're going to blow your budget again. So don't do that. So take the time, look at it, see where you can save money, see where you don't have to buy certain things. And then, of course, the things that are necessary, you put the most important things at the top of the list and start to pay that. That's the same way you would do it if you were in debt and you had credit card debt. You would pay more than the amount due on each account, but you would take the bill that is the least amount to pay off and pay it off and then move up your list. Because if you do it the other way around and pay off the most important, you're still going to be left with those small bills at the end of the day, and you don't want that. So my suggestion to you is January, you have an opportunity to reevaluate, not to blow your budget, and not to get frustrated. Because when you don't have a lot of money and you've overspent, that's where frustration will set in. So for the future, do this for you so that you don't get frustrated with money per se. Take the time, make a budget. If you don't have one, create a budget now. Look over the things you need versus the things you want. And I guarantee you, at least by July, you'll have an idea of what you're spending versus what you need to spend. And that's the way to save too. And we'll talk about that a little bit down the road. All right, this is Lady T, and this is In My Own Words. This is my thought for the day. And if these tips are helping you and it's encouraging you to do better, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, to click the like button, and also to share these videos with your family, your friends, or someone that you know that is having a difficult time budgeting and they've become frustrated. So if you do those things, I guarantee you, at least by July, and I'll help walk you through the process, at least by July, you'll have a better handle on your expenses. All right, everyone, as I often say, make your day great and live your life on purpose. Take care. I'll talk to you soon.